we are going to get started up. A little bit about Boston Common, which is where we're all sitting. There's about 44 acres of land here, America's first public park. Served a number of purposes over the years, training field for the militia. Their British troops were actually encamped here. My favorite fact about Boston Common is that cows grazed here. Cows grazed here until 1830. And stories were passed down by my ancestors of them walking by the common and seeing cows graze. So it's kind of a fun fact.
Private tour guide Ben Edwards of Walking Boston has a personal connection to the history he teaches. Ben's unique and informative tour takes your students to historic spots that other tours miss.
We're standing in King's Chapel. This building is from 1754. The cornerstone was laid in 1749. Have any of you been into a colonial-style church to see pews designed like this? They're called box pews. Let me tell you why they're designed this way. There's a couple different reasons. The only way you could heat a building in colonial times is with a fireplace. And there's no way you could effectively heat a building with ceilings this high with a fireplace. So families would bring foot warmers from home. And you'll see some of these today at the Old North Church, these little metal boxes with holes punched in the side. And you'd put a hot brick or a hot coal from the fireplace in the foot warmer, carry it to church, set it in the base of the box pew, and close the door. And the high walls would keep out the drafts, and that foot warmer would heat the box pew and allow families to stay warm. Think of it as like a colonial space heater of sorts. I promised I would show you where Ben Franklin worked as a printer. Let me show you where that is. Let's look up the street here. You see the large American flag with the overhang that says New England Shelter beneath it?
Yeah.
Go just beyond that. There's a bronze plaque right on the corner of that building. That marks the site of where James Franklin had his printing shop in 1719. And that's where Ben worked as a printer. That's where he slid those Silence Do-Good letters underneath the print shop door.
When was the last time a school field trip reinforced everything you were teaching in the classroom and left your students talking about it for days? Ben's Tour of Historic Boston offers the ideal mix of learning and fun.
Guess what I have? More hats. Now, Kristen's gonna pick who wears these, and here's how we're gonna do this. She can give them to girls, boys and girls. Can I suggest teachers and chaperones too? All right, once these are all passed out, we're gonna make our way into the north end. So guys, stay seated. Kristen, go for it.
For more details and testimonials from teachers and students, visit the school groups link at walkingboston.com.